Hey, welcome back. This is Podcasting 101, a simple 6-step guide to get you started. This is part 2, diving in a little bit deeper into choosing your equipment. Now, when I started putting this presentation together, this particular section started to grow and grow and grow, and I realized very quickly that it needed to be 2 parts. Part 1 is going to be determining the approach. And then part 2 is going to be diving into the specifics of the gear itself. And this is determining your approach. So determining your recording approach. The type of recording you choose to pursue will determine the gear and equipment that you need. So it's important to decide this early in the process, which approach that is going to be best for you. The 3 methods are as follows. A do-it-yourself solution, DIY recording, a done-with-you solution, DWI recording, or a done-for-you or DFY approach. Now let's break down the benefits and drawbacks to each of these approaches to help you determine which is best for you. Determining your recording approach, the DIY or do-it-yourself solution. A do-it-yourself approach to podcast recording has both benefits and drawbacks. Recording a podcast on your own can be cost-effective, convenient, and allow for complete creative control. You can record at your own pace, schedule, and don't have to rely on others for technical and creative input. Additionally, producing a podcast yourself can give you the satisfaction of learning new skills and mastering the art of audio recording. However, a DIY approach can also be time-consuming, frustrating, and may result in lower production quality. Technical issues like ambient noise or inconsistent gain levels can be a challenge to solve without professional equipment or knowledge. Furthermore, editing and post-production tasks can be overwhelming, especially if you lack experience. Overall, while a DIY approach can be very rewarding, it may not be the best option for everyone. Now, for me, I like the DIY approach, but I also got to remember that I have a lot of technical chops. I'm a gearhead. I love just researching and nerding out over new gear and software tools and everything in between. I have a lot of experience in audio and video, and not everybody does. And not everybody's passionate about those things. And I've got to remember, just because I'm looking at things through my lens, that others don't have it the same way, or others aren't looking at it the same way. But if somebody chooses a DIY approach, I'm excited about helping them out and getting them going, which is why we're doing this video. Moving on to the second approach, determining your recording approach, the DWI or done with you solution. A done with you approach to podcast recording can have both advantages and disadvantages as well. This approach involves collaborating with a professional who assists with the technical and creative aspects of the production, such as equipment setup, recording, and editing. One of the main benefits is that it can result in higher quality. Additionally, working with an experienced engineer can save time and reduce stress, as they can handle the technical issues and provide guidance on content and structure. Furthermore, a done-with-you approach can offer valuable learning opportunities, as you can observe and participate in the production process. However, the main drawback of this approach is the cost and scheduling. Overall, a done-with-you approach can be a great option for those looking to create high-quality podcasts while receiving guidance and support during the process while you learn. The done-with-you approach is probably the most collaborative of the 3 different approaches, and probably the one that can be the most rewarding, because not only are you learning a new skill, but you're doing it together and you're learning the best practice with a professional or engineer that has that experience. So one of the biggest advantages of this particular approach over the DIY approach is it's going to shorten your learning curve. Your on-ramp to quality podcasting is going to be a lot shorter. The time that it takes you to learn and set up and dive into all the software elements of editing and so on and so forth. All right, the third solution, determining your recording approach, the DFY or done for you solution. A done for you approach to podcast recording involves hiring a professional to handle all aspects of the production process, including equipment setup, recording, editing, and post-production tasks. One of the main benefits of this approach is that it allows you to focus on content creation and other aspects of your business or brand without worrying about the technical details of production. Additionally, a professional can ensure high-quality sound, polished editing, and a consistent tone throughout your podcast. Furthermore, it can save time and reduce stress, as you don't have to worry about technical issues or mastering new skills. However, the main drawback of this approach is the cost, as hiring a professional can be expensive. Overall, a done-for-you approach can be an excellent option for those looking for a high-quality podcast production without having to invest time or energy into the technical details, but it may not be suitable for those with limited resources. So in some cases, paying more to have everything done for you is actually a better use of your time, because your time focused on other areas in your business or brand actually return a higher yield. So in essence, the time versus cost situation, it just makes sense. So there you have it. The 3 different approaches we'll quickly recap, which is the DIY, the done with you, and the done for you. And a commensurate level of either you're spending more time and energy and effort and less on the financial side, or there's going to be a hybrid in the middle on the done with you solution, or you're going to be spending more time, you're going to be spending more money on the done for you solution, but you're preserving more of your time. And there you go. So you need to decide what's going to be sustainable for you over the long term. What can you commit to consistently over time? As you can see, as we've illustrated these different approaches, it's important for you to decide up front which is going to be the best fit for you and why, because that will determine a lot of the other aspect, because you're not going to have to buy a bunch of gear if you're not doing a DIY solution and you're having a professional come and do all the things for you. That was part 1. We'll dive into part 2, which we get into specifics of the gear in the next video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.